Casper, congratulations for the flood.
Oh, thanks, man. Do you see it?
I did see it. I did see it. I saw it a while ago, but yeah, it's another terrific film under your belt.
Oh, man, I have not seen it yet. So you've got a leg up on me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's terrific. I mean, not to mention you are probably one of the busiest people in Hollywood right now, I swear.
Well, it really looks that way, but it's because I had 7 films come out all within the last 5 months, and they were done over the last 5 years. So it looks like I'm the busiest guy in Hollywood, but it's the accumulation of all the films being released around the same similar time period. That's just what it is.
Oh,
So
wow. Well, I figured you accumulated so many miles like within 7 months or something like that to do all this.
no, no, not at all. Like that, this one I did a year ago, and then I mean one of the ones that just came out I did 4 years ago. Another one I did 3 years ago. Another one I did 2 years ago. So it's all they're all like, but they're all pushed out at the same time, which is pretty amazing.
That is amazing. Now, for this project, what initially drew you to the flood?
Well, when it was pitched to me, it was pitched Con Air meets Anaconda, but with alligators. Literally, what was said to me. And then I read the script, and I was, I like the character development. I like the different relationships. Love Louis Mandylor. Hadn't met Nikki Whalen yet, but she's just amazing. And my wife and I love her, and we just think she's so talented and so sweet. And she did a great job when I was working with her. So I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen it, but I was really impressed when I met her. So,
For some unknown reason, I thought you already had a movie with Nikki Whalen, but I guess this is the first time, eh?
Well, if we do have a movie together, before this, we wouldn't have been in the same scenes together. This is the first time I physically met her. So, and I love her. I think she's just awesome. I mean, my wife is just, when I met her, I went, "Oh, you guys are going to be friends." And she goes, "Oh, yeah?" And I go, "Yeah, like you had said about me and Sean Piccinino, who I do a lot of films with. She was friends with him first. And then she said, you guys are going to be friends." And he and I are good friends. And now her and Nikki are friends. And I think we'd hang out with her more if we lived in California still.
I have this gut feeling you're friends with everybody. I mean, who doesn't like Casper out there?
Right? And there's a couple of people that don't like me, but I they're probably well deserved too. I probably deserve that. So I've made mistakes. I'm human.
Well, tell us about working with Louis again on this film, because I think I just saw another one of your films this year, Battle of Saipan, with him. So this.
I was so excited. I love Louis. I think he's an amazing fighter and an amazing stunt fighter. He can get all his fights done, but an amazing real fighter. But he's an even better actor. And I really loved working with him in Saipan. And then in this one, I wish I had more. But what was good about this was the relationship we had as characters was already developed as us. So it made it more interesting for me, I think, than rather just somebody I didn't know and just met randomly. So it's always an advantage when you guys are, we're on good terms, him and I, for acting. I would work with him any day of the week. I think he's phenomenal. And the relationship that his character and my character had to have, I think it gave it more levels because we're already friends. We already worked together. And so we know that dynamic, and we fought together a little bit. So when you can trust your person and you know them, it makes it, I think, a little bit easier sometimes.
Do you find the enjoyment of working with people that you're familiar with, or you find more enjoyment of the people that you work for the first time?
Well, it depends. I mean, like the first time I worked with Louis, I found the enjoyment in that. And he became one of the people that I would work with before. Now, he and I worked in a series together, and then we did the movie, and then we did another. But we've met each other before too. We've hung out, and I knew his brother before. So, you have those relationships. I think relationships can enhance performances because you already have, you don't have to do all the work for the backstory, which you still have to do anyhow for your character. You still have to do it. Otherwise, and as you become an older actor and you're more seasoned, you've been doing it longer and you've created more tools for your toolbox because of life experience, divorces, kids, growing, aging, all that other stuff. I think it can enhance your performance. And I think he and I are both at a stage in our career where we've done enough stuff, good and bad, and we've had enough life experiences through marriage, children, divorces, and just relationships in general. I think it enhances it. And I think, it did that with him. We definitely had that.
Well, I don't want to forget to talk about the main purpose why we're here is working with alligators. Of course, we're not talking about real alligators on this production.
No, but I live in Florida and I come across alligators all the time. I have to walk around them and away from them, and I give them due space. I would not want to be the guy caught in a building that was flooded that had alligators. I don't think the survival rate would be great for the humans. I think they're an apex predator, and if they're pushed in a place where if they're put in a place where they're threatened at all, I think they're more dangerous. And I think being caught in an environment where you're in the water, which is your environment, but also now there's other things and things get moving around, they're gonna snap at you and bite at you, and they're gonna try to get you. So the horror of being trapped in a confined area with that would be just beyond terrifying. I live in Florida, like I said, so I've seen people actually step over an alligator in a path, and I've been looking at them going, you're just waiting to be a Florida meme right there, because I would never step over an alligator. Just wouldn't do it, especially an 11-foot one. I just wouldn't do it because they can move so fast, and they're going. There was a story over here of a woman that was doing nails for people, and she said, "Oh, I'm going to go take a picture with that alligator." And the person said, "I wouldn't go do that." And she goes, "It'll be fine." And she did a selfie, and the alligator grabbed her. And then a neighbor came out and threw a rope to her and is pulling in, and she goes, "I guess this wasn't a smart thing." And the alligator killed her. And she was, guess it wasn't a smart thing. That's the last thing she said. And you know what? It's not a smart thing to take a selfie with alligator. It's not a smart thing to step over them. They are animals, and they will try to eat you if they're hungry, or if they feel threatened, or if their territory is encroached upon. So I give them space.
Those are incredibly wise words from you. I mean, this is terrific. Well, Casper, I really appreciate this conversation, and it's a pleasure speaking to you again. I want to say, if I talk to you one more time, I'm going to have to form a fan club, but I think you already have like 50 to 100 of those things on the internet somewhere.
Yeah, they're different thing. They have the Van Diens out there, which I think are really great, and there's a whole bunch of different ones, but it's cute. I'm watching right now with all the young girls that are my daughter's fans, because my daughter's on Stranger Things, plays Chrissy in that, and she's just got the sweetest little girl fans. They're just so precious, and they love her, and I'm just so proud of the way she is with her fans. She's just the kindest, and that's where I'm most proud as a father. So,
but you're not the president of that fan club yet.
I am the biggest fan in that fan club. I'm not the president, because that's one of those little girls, but I am my daughter's biggest fan. I am.
Well, congratulations to you, and congratulations to your daughter. Thank you very much. And I probably will talk to you again real soon.
I can't wait for it, Gig. We're going to be doing this again soon, I hope.
Thank you. Next time.